Thanks for watching Afternoon Live. Our next guest went from the stages of Broadway to a journey of transformation, guided by a spiritual calling. Now he's working to help other men on their path to growth and healing. We welcome back spiritual guide and author of Follow Your Vision, Live Your Truth, Seth Stewart. It's great to see you. Thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, it's good to see you again. Thank you.
I think a lot of us have heard about the term loneliness epidemic and how it's particularly impacting men. So let's dive into how important community is to help combat that.
It's the most critical thing right now. Men ages, 18 up to even into their 40s. Without community, men are kind of getting lost. They have nowhere to show up, they have nowhere to be. And so that's one of the things that I really started to notice over the past couple years, which is why one of the many reasons I wanted to start True Kings Academy, to have a place where men can come and just talk for free, a place where they can come and ask questions for free. And if they want coursework to dive in more into their healing and what they need, I do coaching and coursework for them.
Just being able to have that space and the permission to be vulnerable, I feel like that's probably a big step forward for a lot of people.
I think that once men see other men just having a safe space to talk, as a community where they can also talk about finances, they can talk about spirituality, no matter what their background is. A place where they can just talk about fun stuff and activities. It's kind of all encompassing, but men really need more outlets where they can just build a community, even if it's on a line for right now. So yeah, I'm just seeing a huge need for it.
That's great. Yeah, you got to start somewhere, whatever it looks like. And what about spending more time in nature and becoming reconnected to the earth? I know that was something that was hugely beneficial to you as well.
Yes, I've lived in the forest for 3 years in a row. I've worked at a primitive skills school, and I realized specifically for men, when we lose tactile function, when we don't carve, when we don't break sticks and make fires, and go hiking and just run through rivers, we lose a part of ourselves. We lose our inner child, and so with our retreats, I want to bring that back. But yeah, connecting to nature will bring you back to your inner child, and it kind of resets you as a human in general.
You've got some great ideas for us in terms of leadership, and there are 4 pillars here. Maybe you can talk us through, beginning with protection. What does that look like?
Yeah, protection, the 4 pillars are protect, provide, heal, and lead. And protection is not just physical protection. I think we need to be able to at least vocally, constructively stick up for ourselves, our partners, our community, right? Men need to speak up for things that need to be said, as opposed to holding back, but in a constructive way. Protection also means like spiritual and emotional protection, a safe space for other people to have conversations and to find solutions. That's a big part of the pillar. Heal, we have a lot of inner shadow work and a lot of old programming that needs to be healed. Provide, we have to be great providers. We have to financially be stable for our families and even for ourselves. And all of that kind of leads into leadership. How do we leave ourselves? How do we conduct ourselves? And how do we have grace so that we are a template for other people to look up to?
Do you find that even just opening the door to these conversations, sometimes people feel so relieved they can finally go, yeah, I've been worried about this or stressed about that, and I'm so glad that you're here to even just hear those thoughts from me?
Yeah, I just spoke to a gentleman that was trying to find a job, and working through that, like his next financial step. And just even if we just provide solutions, even if it's a one off, it's huge for these men. But to hear other men maybe also go through some of what they're going through, there's a lot of relief that happens. That's why the community is important. That's why showing up is important, because you realize you're not by yourself. And now you have other men to talk to and build with.
It must be nice too to be able to connect people from all different walks of life and different experiences and find those common threads, and then you can build those empathy muscles even bigger, right? Because you realize, hey, this person can understand something of what I'm saying, and on paper we have nothing in common.
Yeah, and it all comes down to, we have a responsibility to be our best selves as men, no matter what our background is, no matter what the sexuality is. We have a responsibility to be our best selves. Everybody does. But taking a leadership role is something that is needed right now. And it's not just men, it's co-leading with our partners. If we have partners, being in union with our partners to make better decisions for our partnership. And again, the people around us, because we need to set new templates in this world, non-toxic, healthy templates in this world.
Absolutely, moving forward and hopefully the most positive ways anywhere that we can find them. Hey, thank you so much for spending some time with us. It was great to see you again.
Great to see you again. Thank you so much.
Seth's book again is Follow Your Vision, Live Your Truth. We'll have more information on our website at katu.com.